So what they're doing is they're telling people that you have a window to get to the airport.
Right.
2.5 hours for a short haul, an hour extra for a long haul. So if you arrive at the airport outside of that window, well then you might, it's not definite, you might be put in a holding pen. My word. And told to stay there until the time comes. Because one of the other things that the DAA was doing that I really didn't thank them for and I didn't think it was fair, they were like, in addition to the staffing problems, they were saying, and of course people were arriving too early. People were arriving too early and they were packing their bags wrong. And it's like, lads, come on, you can't be saying that. So there was an issue that because of all the kerfuffle and because of all the fear, and I've done this myself, people were arriving in the airport well in advance of the 2.5 hours because they didn't want to miss the flight. So that meant that the really busy window between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Sunday, it was just wedged because it wasn't just the people arriving for those flights, it was the people arriving for the flights at 10 and the 11 and 12. And I do have a degree of sympathy for the DAA.
Yeah, so don't arrive at the airport any sooner than 2.5 hours for a short haul
flight.
But
it's tricky to get the timing right.
Yeah, okay, but did they say 2.5 hours? But give yourself an extra hour if you've got a bag to drop off.
Exactly.
That makes it 3.5 or 4.5 hours. Exactly. Because most people going to the airport have a bag to drop off.
There was Canadian tourists and they were chanting for their bags, which made Ireland look really bad. Like they went viral or something. They were like chanting, saying, "Where's our bags?"
That's it. We want our bags.
Yeah.
This isn't a great look for the country, though, is it?
No, and between that and the fight in Dublin Airport
no
last
one wants
week,
to come to Ireland.
And those trips to Lourdes, they're always a problem.
Everything that happened on Sunday was unacceptable. If bad things happen again this bank holiday weekend, it will be unacceptable. There was one call, by the way, for them to bring in the army. And I thought, that's a great idea. Because just get the army there, pushing the bags through. Or as somebody said on Twitter, get the Lidl checkout people. Because they don't take any prisoners. But again, Simon Coveney, the Department of Foreign Affairs and Defence, he said, no chance the army are going to be involved.